Niall Horan has spoken candidly about his mental health and admits that he now recognizes his struggles. The singer, who first found fame in 2010 as part of the global pop phenomenon, One Direction, rarely had a moment to sit down and process things during his 20s. His success with the group, who were formed on the X Factor, saw him in a different country and different city on an almost daily basis, with very little time to wrap his head around things. Now, the 29-year-old has reflected on his own mental health following the coronavirus pandemic and says he now takes things a lot more seriously. In a new interview, the Mullingar-born icon explained that before the release of his third solo album, The Show, he didn't really do too much thinking. The star explained that it could be anything that makes him anxious, but writing his third record saw him believe it was the right time to document his feelings, admitting that growing up, he had attempted to convince himself that he wasn't suffering from anxiety. "I think when I was in my early 20s, I just didn't give a crap and I just got on with it," he told Australia's Sunday Telegraph. Niall continued, "It is only when you have a couple of formative years during the pandemic that you are still, and, taking the time to reflect, then you're like, oh, I actually do think more than I thought I did. I was obviously convincing myself and I wasn't anxious or whatever." Despite admitting he experiences SHT times, Niall says that he still remains optimistic and attempts to find a positive outcome from what he is experiencing. Niall is currently riding a wave of success after the show shot straight to the top of the charts, something which he says he was not expecting. Shortly after the news of the record becoming his second solo #1 album, he told the official charts company, "Huge news just in. I've just received my official #1 album award for this week's UK #1 album, The Show. Thank you so much to everyone who purchased a copy. This album means so much to me and I'm glad that you love it. I really wasn't expecting this, I really appreciate it." But this isn't his only recent success, with his upcoming arena tour across the United Kingdom and Ireland instantly selling out, as well as a recent headline slot at Capital FM's Summertime Ball with Barclaycard.